Hey everybody, markets have been closed for a few hours now, but I just want to jump in here and give you a quick trade review for today. Starting off on the daily chart, we're still kind of toying with this supply zone here. We've been running up for the last few months here, and now we're playing with this upper supply zone here on the daily. So I've kind of had an overall short bias as we've been coming up into this range and really testing it. Let's take a closer look here on the 1 hour chart. So yesterday pushed up, sold off. I got some really great short in there, and it was kind of the same thing this morning. We were making this bit of a demand zone here, kind of pre-market, right? And then did the same thing right before the market open. And let's jump down to the 5-minute where I made my executions for today. And that's it here. So only one trade today. Came up into this area here. Started to see the negative delta rotation on the footprints. We're testing this area, testing the highs. Also making a, let's show you here, a bearish divergence on the on the RSI, so going up, trending down, so RSI downtrending and price uptrending a little bit. So I took that for half size, sold off. We started to pop up here again and started to see a little bit of resistance into this previous kind of fair value gap here. So I got short again when I saw the negative delta rotation continue. Push down, I took one through this kind of pre-market low and then sold the rest into the overall 1 hour demand zone. So because we're going against the overall trend, I was taking my targets a little bit earlier rather than trying to hold the trade for the entire day. And that's because, let's jump up to the 1 hour chart here again. We've got this significant uptrend going on the 1 hour and the daily. Okay, we're starting to make a new short-term trend here going down, stuffing ourselves into this uptrend and these daily demand zone, or these hourly demand zones, pardon me. So we came down, I took one in here through the low of day, and then, or took a partial here through the low of day, and then took one more as we came into the zone. It looks like, I could have held a little bit longer, but I likely would have been stopped out on this candle here if where is it? This candle here, if I would have held for the entire day. Let's just double check that on the 5-minute here. So yeah, see, that's where my ad was. I likely would have been stopped out before we continued any lower. And at that point, I had a great trade. I want to lock in those profits and kind of just step away for the day and not be futzing about taking too many trades. I just want to get on with it, take my money and go. If you guys are curious about how I trade, what I trade, who I'm trading with, all that, just comment down below. Just to be transparent, this is an Apex Combine account for a $50,000 account. That means it is still going through the evaluation process, and I'm just bringing you along for the ride of me trying to get funded by Apex here. Let's get ourselves a funded account and start trading professionally, right? I think this was a pretty simple day, not too much else to go through. I think, potentially we might see a break of this daily trend tomorrow. If that's the case, we could see some more significant downside. If you look at the hourly here, but we're already starting to curl up in the pre-market. So maybe we come test these areas tomorrow, like up here, that zone. Sorry, I'll get rid of a few of these. Oh boy. Get rid of that. Can get rid of this. Come test this area. Maybe continue down to some of these lower demand zones. And that would be a break through this daily uptrend. Or we could see the opposite, a push back up in the range, potentially through for continuation on the overall trend. But we'll have to take a look at that tomorrow, and I will update you with my trades at the end of the day. I hope you guys had a green day trading. Comment, like, subscribe, all that noise. Let me know what else you'd like to see going forward, and I'll see you tomorrow.